Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're plunging into the world of cetaceans. So that's whales, dolphins, and porpoises.
A truly fascinating group.
Absolutely. And the sources you sent us cover everything from, almost unbelievable adaptations to their role in the entire ocean ecosystem.
It's a huge topic.
It is.
Yep.
So let's just jump right in. The biggest aha moment for me right off the bat was finding out these aquatic giants came from hoofed animals. Is that actually right?
That's exactly right. It's, one of those big evolutionary shockers.
So whales are basically artiodactyls.
Yep. In the same group as cows, pigs, and hippos. And what the fossil record shows, especially with a creature called Pakicetus, is that this transition was, it was piecemeal.
How so?
Well, this ancestor, about 50 million years ago, it still had the distinct ankle bones of a land animal like a hippo.
Okay.
But, and this is the amazing part, its inner ear was already completely specialized for hearing underwater.
Wow. So the hearing came first, before they even lost their legs.
Exactly. The auditory system specialized long before the body did.
And that transition eventually created this major split we see today. You have the Mysticeti, the baleen whales,
The giant filter feeders, right?
and then the Odonoceti, the toothed whales.
The active hunters.
So what's the key difference between them structurally, beyond just the teeth versus baleen?
Oh, they're almost opposites in their head design. The Mystices, the baleen whales, have two blowholes, and their skull is perfectly symmetrical, balanced.
Right.
But the Odontocetes, their skulls are lopsided. They show this really marked cranial asymmetry.
Lopsided for a reason, I assume.
For a very important reason. That asymmetry is the whole evolutionary trick. It allows for this huge, hyper-specialized investment in sound-producing structures on one side of their head.
So it's a dedicated sonar machine. That's where the melon comes in, the fatty part of their forehead.
Precisely. The melon acts as a kind of acoustic lens to focus all those biosonar clicks.
And get this, the sources note they don't even hear with their ears like we do.
No, not really. Sound travels through these specialized fat-filled tissues in their lower jaw and goes directly to the inner ear.
So their jaw is basically a giant tuning fork.
A perfect analogy.
But to use that tech so deep underwater, they have to deal with just immense pressure.
And that's where the mammalian dive response comes in. It's a suite of physiological tricks.
Okay, break that down for us.
First, there's bradycardia. The heart rate just plummets instantly.
To save oxygen.
And then peripheral vasoconstriction, which redirects all that oxygenated blood only to the brain and other vital organs.
But the pressure itself, how do they not get crushed?
That's the most amazing part. It's called the blood shift. Plasma from the blood actually moves into the chest cavity to equalize the pressure. It literally prevents their lungs from collapsing.
Which stops barotrauma.
Exactly.
And the result of all that is, it's just stunning. The Cuvier's beaked whale holds the records right.
It does. A dive to nearly 3,000 meters.
3,000. And it held its breath for, what was it?
222 minutes.
That's over 3.5 hours. It's just mind-boggling.
And that deep diving ability, it isn't just a survival skill. It makes them essential ecosystem engineers.
This is the whale pump idea.
Yes. They feed way down in the deep where all the nutrients sink. Then they return to the surface, the sunlit zone, to breathe and to defecate.
They're fertilizing the surface of the ocean.
Bringing up vital nutrients like iron and nitrogen. And that stimulates the growth of phytoplankton.
Which are the microscopic plants that capture huge amounts of CO2 and produce what? Something like half the world's oxygen?
That's the one. Their ecological service is undeniable.
Which makes the threats they're facing right now so critical. And it seems the most insidious threat is the one that targets their unique sensory ability.
Right. It's called acoustic masking.
Noise pollution.
Specifically, the constant low-frequency noise from commercial shipping propellers. It's in the exact same frequency range that large whales use to communicate, navigate, and find food.
So it's basically blinding them with sound.
It effectively cripples their primary survival mechanism. And it's a huge reason why the blue whale is still classified as endangered.
So when we put this all together, the recovery of whale populations seems to be about so much more than just saving a species.
It's directly linked to global ecological health. A healthy planet needs a healthy whale population.
That feels like the final takeaway.
I think so. And here's a final thought for you to consider. Protecting them isn't charity. It's a critical investment in the planet's function. Policymakers should treat maximizing whale population recovery as an explicit goal, not just for the whales themselves, but for enhancing the global biological carbon pump and reinforcing climate stability. The health of these giants is inextricably linked to the health of the entire world.